plume and the pistol. A fitting end to my folly, and a curse upon us all.
I do have 3 Plague Doctors, so now the plasma file would be nice, but unnecessary. The Man at Arms is going to hit 6 from that, so we need to trade up the Abomination. Into Veteran mission. Yeah, should be fine.
Hey CJ,
Evening, Joe.
how you doing, man?
Not bad. I had my dinner, just coming back on to delve into yon dungeon again.
Nice, I did the same. I just killed the guiding siren.
Nice. Any suggestions?
The party I brought was alright. It got a little dicey when one of them got taken at the front and at the start, and then she summoned in one of the big guys that guided her. But after I got my guy back and then killed that thing, she just melted. But bring lots of holy water to buff yourself up to give resistance.
And did that work out?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it worked.
Good. So it still hasn't been patched out for us yet, then.
Yeah. Like, I got lucky in that Dismas dodged Song of Desire like 3 times in a row when he didn't have that buff up because I ran out of holy water. So that was pretty good. Like, the most difficult part was near the start of the fight where he did get taken and just stabbed all my dudes really hard. But other than that, it went alright.
Cool. I'm just doing short missions to level up my remaining guys to 6 who need to go to 6 for the caretaker goals, and waiting for the musket ball to turn up so I can get the trophy for the ancestral trinkets.
They must be flushed out.
Oh, that's a good plan, yeah. Oh, I need to send you a picture. Where is it? On the last dungeon, I got this out of a random dead fish when I used an item on it. Yeah, I did.
Well, that's fair enough, Joe. That's fair enough.
I was incredibly surprised. I was like, what's that icon? I don't recognise that. It looks crap, I'll leave it alone. But then I actually looked at it. I was like, okay, I probably want to pick it up then.
Well, that was fortunate, Joe. That was fortunate.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got the Ancestral's portrait available on this non-champion dungeon to go to, so I could go do that. Still got the Brigand 16-pounder to do.
Same.
I think I might go for the Ancestral portrait, maybe.
Like, the portrait is just generally useful for getting more XP for the people who need it.
Yeah. The only thing is I kind of want to stay at the same group, but Realm stress is a little hard. Like, you've got like half stress going into it, which is not great for a long dungeon. I think it'll be alright. I mean, it's the ruins. That's a lot of undead. We should get some new crits.
Back to the pit. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be
Fix up because I don't need Holy Lance anymore. That. Like that one.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Grievous injury.
Tons of trinkets
Out
for
of fear.
put on the necromancer's collar.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. Slowly. Gently. This is how life is taken. hope blossoms.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Devastating blow.
What I want to upgrade on there. I think we're still saving till we get all the things for that.
Bear in mind, there's also trophies for fully upgrading the town as well, Joe.
Oh yeah, a lot of my buildings are fully upgraded at the moment.
Yeah, yes, I mean, to fully upgrade the ones I don't use, like, you know, the Nomad Wagon and the Survival Camp and stuff like that.
Yeah, I need to do those as well. A lot of interesting rare trinkets for sale around that. Let's see if I've got that grave over one already. Lucky Talisman, yeah, I've already got that, okay. I think we're okay to take the 17 to get this long champion.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Our supplies run. See a lot of food. Shovels, bandages, those things. Keys. Might actually take a couple of laudanum this time. Torches. Okay. That's why we go.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Success so clearly in view? Or is it merely a trick of the light? Another mariner, another misfortune.
I think 100% wound battle. Okay. Start by going straight into this corner. Come back and then should move around.
Hey Joe,
Yeah, man.
you know when the abomination transforms
The ground quakes.
and he breaks all his chains
Yes.
and then he turns back?
Yeah.
Where do his chains come from?
He fixes them clearly. Like, you know, he was probably like a blacksmith. He was really good at fixing stuff.
Obliterated. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
At least that's my theory, you know.
It sounds plausible.
I can imagine this huge dude with his big mace will hit really hard if I accidentally hit.
Yes, yes, he
Handsome
will.
reward.
He will hit you very, very
For a
hard.
task well performed.
But I think I fought one earlier, but I don't think it actually managed to hit me at all when I fought one.
He can also do a move where he slams the ground and stuns people and hits all people in your party for a large chunk of damage.
Oh, that's
He's
stuns,
nasty.
okay. Every time, like, he tried that, I really dodged it earlier, which was good.
Yep, that can straight up, that can just stun your entire party if you have a bad roll.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
That's fair enough then.
otherworldly corruption. Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Yeah, even inspiring trying to reduce Crusader's stress a bit. Oh yeah, see it does damage and then everyone resists the star race, you know.
That's good.
The light, the promise of safety. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Ah, good. Managed to delay that round for another stress heal.
Good.
Got
Also,
my Crusader in.
you
Don't use
go
my
ahead
Crusader.
first.
No, I was saying I got my Crusader stress into manageable levels now. He's back down to 20 from like the 50 or so he started with.
That's good. I'm guessing you've got a lot of stress healing going on.
Yeah, just event stress heal and some crits in that fight, so that was good.
Cool. I'm not sure if this is accurate, but this seems to be the case. If you know you're going to be backtracking down a corridor, don't interact with the curios until you're on the way back, because it means there's less squares for them to repopulate with a battle.
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. That's the wrong direction. I don't want to interact with that secret room yet, really, because I don't want the loot yet. Take it on the way back down this corridor. I want to change my... God damn it, all I want to do is change the order of my people. There's too many things that I interact with, it won't let me do it.
Yeah, that could sometimes be a significant problem.
Okay, now I've done it. I had to go back into the room I started off initially and I've gone the wrong way. It's not optimal. It's the hypest gameplay. I've got 2 fights after another in this corridor. Like, 2 adjacent squares, which kind of sucks.
I haven't seen that myself before. That's pretty unlucky, Joe.
I'm thinking, one of those might be the collector. That would not surprise me in the least.
Are you carrying quite a lot of loot, Joe?
I am. I really am.
A full pack, often on tracks, unwanted attention.
Indeed. I don't know what makes me think it's going to be the collector, but you know, I should have gone for the other guy. God damn it, that's stupid. Let's just blight him. Let me get another. Yeah, let's try to stun, why not? Yeah! Great success.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
I discovered my new favourite thing to do when you're doing low-level dungeons, Joe.
This expedition at least promises
is
success.
to have a bounty hunter and have like stacked up blight or bleed on something that you know is going to die, and then just have the last action be mark for death. So you just literally point at someone and then they die.
Yeah. Yeah, blight.
Also, have you gotten the cartographer's deal yet, Joe?
Often low on supplies.
No, I haven't, mate.
It seems to make a significant difference to the loot you get. Like, I'm getting way more heirlooms than I ever did before with it.
Okay, yeah, cool. I might have to check that out on myself. Like, what is its main function? Is it just to give them more loot like that?
It makes white more effective.
Oh, okay.
So, like, like, from what I read in the thread, it's like it gives another tier to the loot system. So, like, you get the benefits of a lower light level at a higher light level.
Well struck.
Okay, that's interesting.
So, like, you get the same loot rolls from the one light level below what you're currently at. So you need to get more stuff overall.
Oh, okay, that's pretty sweet. But hey, it wasn't actually the collector, it was just straight up another fight.
Masterfully executed.
How rude, why do you do that? Pushing me around.
A powerful blow. momentary abatement. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'm carrying around so many supplies and I don't think I need all of these. Wait, is that a room? Oh no, that's the secret room. I got really confused there. I'll go into the secret room to loot it on the way back from this line. Alright, so we just need to go to that room and then we can go. Well, back anyway. I'll leave that alone.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. A fortune waiting to be spent. The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
I have that here, hard.
Oh, Bounty Hunter hit 6, and Jester and Abomination are almost at 6.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Probably should have tried to stun him actually. I shouldn't have interacted with that. Oh well. Get back. Go with that. Go with those. Let's leave that behind. Can't do anything with it.
An arbalist is good for the 16 pounder, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I might just go with the regular runes crew actually. Weaper, Highwayman, Plague Dog, or Vestal and Grave Robber. Because the Grave Robber can throw daggers at the matchman.
Yeah, they're pretty good at that. Oh, fudge. All those annoying spin then, I'll take him out. Blinding blast is better. Oh, that's a crit. Oh, bugger, of course. I think I'm going to use the camp in this room to heal people up now. Oh no, that was a mistake. Bloody hell.
Not going well.
Yeah, it's fine, it's just everything is going wrong at the moment. It's really not going good. It's just a random fight against two jobbers that I can't kill. I just can't kill them because they keep messing everything up.
Sounds awful.
Please get stunned. Thank you. I dodged the attack after, god damn it. And he went abusive. Great. Right, finally.
Eager to end the tiresome domestic distraction, I instructed my newly formed militia
Finally a bit of luck.
bandits,
That's going to kill these random two things that just wouldn't die.
And do their work. Compliance and order were restored, and the noisome population of the hamlet was culled to more manageable numbers.
I'll do that.
The
Can't.
smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
It might be my imagination, Joe, but I think that the map for the 18-pounder looks like a cannon.
Can you take a picture of it for me?
Sure. Because it kind of looks like the little pile of rooms at the bottom of the wheels, and then there's a long gun.
Alright. Fun fact, when things are abusive and they camp, they can use up the points and just not do
Finding the
what you tell
stuff
them
is
to
only
use.
the first test. Now it must be carried home.
That sounds awesome, Joe.
Plus, he says something as well at the end to make everyone gain some stress. That's much appreciated. Thanks, abusive guy.
I mean, it is kind of in his name. Of
Sure.
the name of the condition.
I'll look at this picture now. It's like you can't see where you came from go on that, but I think that's just a random generation, really.
See, it's the bit at the top right with the long corridors. Like, that's a way off in the opposite direction of what I assume where the boss is, which is what makes me think it might be a deliberate thing, because otherwise there's no real reason for those two rooms to be there.
Well, it's in case people don't know that it's always the furthest square, I guess.
True.
Maybe when they're exploring and realise
Holy
it's
crap,
not
these
there.
guys are the dodgiest people I've ever fought.
But I'm pretty sure when I last fought a cannon, it didn't look like that, though. So.
Probably my imagination, so.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go down there, I guess. Hope you get scouting posts in that room.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And bandages, yes I do.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
That's a bit of a bad crit.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I just realised killing that corpse has messed everything up. What I was doing. Oh well.
There's a secret room, but I don't really need to go there. I can maybe go there after the boss. Well, Joe, looks like I've got a pretty easy run to this boss. I've got a bunch of empty rooms in front of me. Not even any fights
That's
in the
good, mate.
corridors.
That is good.
And afterwards, I can go back down to find a secret room as well. And get more ill-gotten gains.
Awesome.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
Yeah.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Yep, no fights before the boss, so time to go ahead and camp.
That's good, Dave. That is good.
A spark
Yep.
without kindling is a goal without hope. In Radiance, may we find victory. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. A marvel of technology. An engine of destruction. Decimated. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Confusion, nerves, and panic. A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Please don't miss this attack. 65% chance to hit. And of course, the match been dodged.
Naturally.
Oh, we dodged it though. So it's fine.
I did it. I got rid of abusive.
Nice.
Everyone else is rather stressed though, but he's not stressed at all anymore. He's quite happy not being abusive. So yeah, so kind of win-win. Well, not at all there.
Wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
At least you can stop shouting at people now.
Annihilated.
How many rooms have I got left? I can drop some torches. Drop those. That's scouting balls, nice. Well, there's another corridor there with two battles on two adjacent squares. We're not going to go there, at least. Oh boy, some easy enemies that will probably end up murdering me in some weird way.
Obliterated.
Hey Joe, did you know you can only use tracking shot once per combat?
Yes.
Which is kind of a nuisance when the cannon summons people who are, you know, camouflaged.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain. As long as the matchmaker guy, you know, isn't...
Yeah, he's not stealth.
It's all fine.
And he's dying pretty rapidly.
Precision and power. Masterfully executed. Impressive.
That is dead.
Very nice. Was that the 16 pounder?
That was a 16 pounder. It was pretty easy, honestly. Like, I mean, I just kept murdering things as they got spawned in, so you didn't really have much you could do.
Yeah. Which team did you take on for that?
My usual team that I've been using for practically everything now, Joe. Leper, Highwayman, Grave Robber, Vestal.
Grave Robber, did you say?
Yep.
Oh yeah, just throwing daggers, I guess.
Yep, sits in rank 3, throws daggers all day, every day. Particularly useful in Champion because of the fact that then, you know, like, it gets more accurate as it goes, so don't miss very often. Like, normally between Duelist Advance and a dagger throw, I can kill the majority of really bad things before they get to do anything.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I'm looking forward to this dungeon to be over.
A victim to the spreading corruption.
It's been a bit of a slog, this one.
With misintent.
I just want to get my hands on the Ancestral's ball, man. That's all I want. The Ancestral's ball is the only thing that's keeping me from my trophy, so, you know.
Ah, I see.
I think. Unless there's another thing I need from the Ancestral, but I don't honestly know if there is. I haven't seen anything else appear as a thing to grab, so...
Might be some Darkest Dungeon exclusive things, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, it's possible.
Well, I don't know, I'm just, guessing.
I'll know for sure whenever I actually get the chance to get the Ancestral's Ball. Because, you know, it will trigger, it won't.
Yeah, yeah. So one of those rooms, maybe both of them definitely have. Oh, and this corridor is as well, of course.
So that just leaves the 2 bosses in the cove to deal with. Abomination, Houndmaster, Jester, and Shieldbearer to level 6. Oh wow, that's actually kind of pretty.
What's that, dude?
I got a town event called A Ray of Sunlight. This pleasant weather comes with a welcome change, particularly for those currently enjoying a period of convalescence. All stress relief activities are more effective. And it's actually sunny in the hamlet, like there's a big beam of sunlight.
Yeah, it's really nice, that one.
Yeah.
My stuns are just not going off. Oh, we dodged that one luckily. The enemy dodged it. Oh, and there's some power hitting for an absurd amount of damage on everyone.
Yeah, I've learned the hard way, Joe, that anytime you see a man with a spear, the man with the spear has to die.
Not in this group, mate. The man with the bearer needs to die.
Ah, yes. The bearer, then the spearman.
Like, the spearman's probably going to die first, but nothing's working. Like, all of my stuns are getting resisted. I did a sick double crit on those 2 spearmen, so they're dead. And you can't bring them back because there's no corpses. Screw you, bearer.
That's always a fun thing to do, is whenever there's a problem with the bearer, is just purge all the corpses away.
It was a, the Crusaders move where he shows them the scroll, and he just
Zealous
both
accusation
massively. Yeah. I don't often use it, but they're both a bit injured, so it's like, nice. It worked.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth. With enough ale, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below.
I'm going to spend some gold de-stressing all these people, I think, after this mission. I really hope this is the last fight.
Optimism is never misplaced, Joe, but
no.
You never know.
I mean, there's 2 rooms. This is the second last room. So, it might be the last fight, it might not.
Yeah, all 3 Plague Doctors got a blasphemous file now. Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh. That was an enormous amount of stress, and now someone else is... Oh, gone vigorous. Yeah, good job, Vestal.
No Ancestors musket ball. Fine. So who do you recommend for taking on the Siren, Joe?
Well, I just used the usual suspect, I think, setup. Like, actually, no, I didn't use the Crusader, did I? I used, what did I use? No, I did, yeah, I used the usual suspects for it. I had the Crusader with Holy Landslave for that, in case you go to the back row.
Yeah, because you'll be able to shuffle forward and hit the back.
Like, the only trouble I had was near the start of the fight where my, whereas as soon as the buffs wore off from the Holy Water, the first round, she took my Highwayman, who then started stabbing everyone really hard.
Yeah, I imagine that would be a bad thing.
Like, it was pretty bad for that point, but then when I got him back, I managed to get a Holy Water on him again. That was fine. And then, like, when it wore out again, well, no, I didn't get another Holy Water. He just dodged everything that she tried to, when she tried to take him over again.
She's Eldritch, isn't she?
I think so, yeah. And that is not last fight, so we have one more room to go. Should have camped in there. Oh, camp at the end. Yeah, I've never heard something like that. Yeah, sometimes these champion dungeons just become an enormous slug with so many fights. It's ridiculous.
Right, let's go and see if we can't take on a beguiling silence. So. Cove's got a lot of bleed, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah, people would like leads to, I think. They're resistant to bleed as well.
So debuff resist is also very useful to have because of the fact that it still works against the Siren's Call. So if I give someone the Cleansing Crystal, gives them 130% debuff resistance. It's not terrible. And I can give someone else the Ancestral Mustache Cream. If I can find it.
Let's remain, let's camp. Come on, the ambush. Don't want another fight. That was the wrong person. Oh well.
Or his health by 10, but means he's got tons of bleed resist and be able to do a ton of damage to the Eldritch.
Let's go.
Yeah, that seems alright.
Oh. Came out with 14,000 gold. We came out with quite a few heirlooms as well.
It's always nice.
12 busts, 2 portraits, and 44 crests.
So cold medium, we're going to find as much food as we can because we want to make sure we're in good shape when we actually find her.
Alright, I'll be right back, mate.
Sure. You know what, I'll just bring tons of holy water.
Under the blood moon, I lured my wide-eyed prey to the pier's edge. Before she could properly appreciate her position, I clamped on a manacle, chaining her to the leering idol. A small push was sufficient to send both into the icy waters. And when at length the tide receded, jewels of the most magnificent grandeur lay scattered upon the shore. I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Must be to the left, surely. Yeah, they're as far as away, so.
Back. I got a ray of sunlight as well, which is nice.
Devastating blow. Masterfully executed. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Is broken. Maintain the offensive. Decimated. This expedition at least promises success.
It's a fish idol, do then. You get a buff until camp. Alright, sure. Plus 18% damage isn't terrible.
Right, let's send in my Vestal to get some stress from it. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I've got 200 crests I can get the puppet theatre now.
That was any help.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Maybe we should save up 300 to get the cartographer's camp. Look, stress isn't too much of an issue now, I've got tons of gold. Yeah, I'll save up another 100 and get the cartographer's camp instead. I wonder how many things my
As the fiend falls,
give me if I transfer. I wonder if I can get like 100 on this.
The transfer rates get, like, they're pretty bad long term, is what I'm going to go with.
Yeah. I mean, I could transfer 34 portraits and get 102
death by inches.
crests.
And do you need those portraits for anything anymore?
I will for upgrading the tavern, but
Because bear in mind that portraits are also the rarest of them to acquire.
yeah, they're also the ones I have the most of currently, except for crest. But no, I won't do the transfer. No,
Destroy.
I can live without that thing at the moment. I don't need to swap things around.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I don't think I need to upgrade any of these things yet. Let's go see what missions I have.
Good job.
Let's check out my objectives of the week, not the way the quest goals in general. The bounty hunter to fix. The leper and the man at arms. That's what I was doing, was leveling on my leper.
Destroy them.
Have you
all.
seen that?
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
I think I was going to use this group. To nerd my way through this short dungeon.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I think these will be right. Could use the portrait of my alien. Level her up faster. That's a good idea.
Just bear in mind that it has the most effect from veteran onwards, because like you get 2 resolve XP for apprentices, so getting +1 is like yay.
Yeah, that's true. I wanted to hit rank 3 before I take her to a veteran now.
Yeah, if you've got a couple of 4s with her, then they can survive pretty well.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
There is another Ancestral's item available. Go for instead.
Which one?
We're leveling these people up. The handkerchief.
Yeah, the handkerchief is okay.
I don't really need it, but you know, the trophy. But I don't want to do another long dungeon after doing like 2 in a row there.
Then take a break. Like there's when we go with there's a lot of ancestral trinkets, Joe. You'll be going after them for a while.
Oh yeah, yeah. Plus I still haven't got like all the champion ones either. So, you know.
Like that's another good reason to do the war level dungeons, is then you can also do sham wars when you see them.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Let's see. I lost my Twitch chat. There we go, there it is. Not that I think anyone is indeed talking or indeed watching, but you know, it's good to be there.
Important to keep it open. Like I had my my second screen app on the entire time when I'm playing this, and nobody ever asked any questions or anything.
Oh.
It's important to have it there. Like this morning, someone said GL. That was the entirety of our conversation to me.
Nice, that's good. I actually had someone earlier, well not earlier, but messaged me from yesterday. They were watching last night when I was playing, and she said that she liked our accents.
Oh no, 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 no. Nice. Oh, that's good. I thought the thrall was going to explode himself there, because he got an action from the computer bit, but no, he just decided to go for a gargling grab, and he got riposted out of there.
I think they only explode like when they're the last left, maybe, or after a few turns have passed. So I've never had one explode on like the first or second turn.
I've had one explode in the second turn before because he was on low health, because I hadn't killed him. That's why I was worried.
Ah, that could be it then, yeah. I'm sure there is some reason around it, yeah.
No doubt. Also, geez, these Pelagic Guardians have got 50 health and tons of protection.
Yeah, they're nasty. That's why I kind of really like having handmasters when I can. Quite often because of their debuff against prop, which is nice. Well, we'll go in this room and come back and go Luminary. What? Why? Great, what dancing do you just... Oh, so you have Dark Temptation, that's why you interacted with that, and now you've got Bloodthirsty as well. So you can interact with more things.
You get more things. You just queue on forever, yeah. Interacting with all the things forever.
Yeah, I need to fix her up, for sure. Back we go. fight. Man, I forgot how relaxing, you know, Apprentice dungeons are with things just die in one hit.
Indeed.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
It's pretty nice.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So I'm hoping the boss is to the room on the left here, so we're going to camp here.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Man, I've done 3 fights so far, and every one of those fights dropped a single portrait. I don't even understand.
Yep, guess you're right.
Devils have remade
This is
the
a siren.
girl in their image. She is their queen and their slave.
She got 244 health, Joe. That's a lot of health.
Yeah, it's a lot of health. Oh, the Grave Robber's gone to interact with another thing, because of her stupid buff. Quirk, rather. Oh, she got a positive one from that thing, at least. That's good. I think this is my 3rd Grave Robber, though. Maybe my 2nd, I can't remember now.
Fine, just steal my body plate doctor. It's fine. On the plus side, she doesn't seem to have much defense, so as long as I just keep hitting her, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, the playbox is probably the best thing she could have taken, really. Well, that dungeon's done. That was nice.
The light, the promise of safety.
How on earth did you get all these negative things?
Powerful blow.
Oh, Joe, I just discovered that the game cheats ever so slightly against you.
Yeah.
My Vestal got captured by the Siren, used Divine Comfort, and it only healed the 2 Pelagics. The Siren and the Pelagic Guardian, not herself. Divine Comfort hits all 4 people in the party. That's the whole point.
Yeah. That's kind of lame.
I can understand why it happened because of the fact that, you know, it stops them from healing your person before they come back to you, but still kind of sucks a little bit.
Yeah, it really does.
It's only like a point of damage, like, but still. Oh, how much health do you want? You're on 1 health, Siren. Come on. just die to the blight now. There you go.
Hideous matriarch, vile queen of the aquatic depths. She has no place in the sane world.
I can go on to here.
Yeah, she went down pretty quick. I mean, having a fully upgraded
That's
team
good.
will certainly help
These
with that. But
nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Like, the only reason I had some issues with that fight is because she took, you know, my High Woman who is good at damaging people.
yeah, she took my Plague Doctor, then my Vestal. So I got away with
I
it pretty
tried
well.
to stun him, but it didn't work. And then I managed to stun him the next time. Like, on the turn he came back to me, so he had a wasted turn being stunned from that as well. But then, like, everything came under control after that when I murdered, like, the dude that was protecting, you know, her. But it was fine after that.
My obsession caused this great
20
fondness,
times. Still early in the
and it
evening.
is shameful
And that
that I
leaves
must
only
rely
one
upon you to
champion
set it
boss
right.
to go, is the Drowned Crew. And 4 people to raise to level 6. Not too shabby.
Success depends on survival.
So the only things I have to build in the or upgrade in the hamlet now is a tavern, abbey, and survival tent. And I'll have a trophy for upgrading the whole town. That'll be nice.
That's good.
Unfortunately, I do need a lot more paintings, busts, and crests for all of that. I could use my pages, but I still need to get 200 pages for the Altar of Light, so that's not going to be getting. They're not going to be getting traded. Not for a while. Right. So the only other boss remaining is the Drowned Crew, which is available now. Is there a musket ball? There is. It's a long mission in the Weald, though.
As fun as the veteran one do.
That's 15% stress, that's actually pretty good for that. That'll probably be fine for a veteran.
Let's keep doing this one.
See if there's more quirks I can get rid of before it is. Looks alright. Go for a short to the wheel. Right now, veteran. I feel like the game's trolling me just a little bit now, Joe. Like, but back when there were multiple Ancestral things to get, like the Ancestral's pistol was available in like 4 missions at the same time, and now I just can't get them off the ball. Apart from like champion missions and places I don't want to go.
Oh, that sucks, dude. Yeah.
It'll get there eventually, just...
Impressive.
Just a pain. It's the thing you want to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Executed with impunity.
I also need to take my shield bearer along for more camping missions at some point to get the rest of our journals.
Yeah. There's only 5 rooms in this dungeon. Oh, sorry, 6. Great job, Bounty Hunter. Interact with the very first thing and get the disease. Oh, well, he has a lot of annoying things actually. He's got necromania, which is what triggered that, and also compulsive. Should probably fix him up a bit as well.
Yeah, like I've now also, because of the fact I'm busy taking people to short missions to level up, I'm popping all my level 6 people in to get rid of as many quirks as I can in between.
Back to the pit.
Yeah, he's like my low level dudes, and apparently because I just churn them through in short dungeons, they'll just pick up tons of bad quirks.
Yep. Like my champion shieldbreaker, or level 5 shieldbreaker is just not great at all, but you know, gotta level her up, so.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Decimated. Destroyed. Success so clearly in view.
Good, yeah,
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Doesn't the abomination normally turn back into a person after a fight?
Yes.
Mine hasn't.
That's weird. Was he,
It's now walking
stunned, maybe?
with its legs not moving.
You found a bug, mate. That's pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah, you should flick over to my stream just to see it.
Yeah. I'll check this out, man. Hold on. Let me quickly find your stream. Oh, you're on YouTube, aren't you? Yeah.
I am indeed. I'll wait for you to see it. Because yeah, like it's just sliding along the floor.
That's that sounds pretty amazing. CJSeedge is live or something. Alright, I'm watching now. Yeah.
Yep. So it just slides along the floor.
Yeah, I've seen that now. That's pretty great. If you highlight him, does it show his human skills or his
Is that abomination skills?
That's weird. That's
Okay,
really
when I
weird.
I got him to interact with the torch and it fixed him. But now he still has his abomination skills highlighted. So I'm concerned what might happen when I go into a fight.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna watch you for a minute and see what happens when you get to a fight.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Well, you triggered a trap and it showed the abomination hurt as opposed to him being hurt. So that was weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Some weird things are happening for you, man.
Right, let's go right to the fight.
In radiant
Interesting.
Yeah, he started the fight in his abomination form.
That's weird. Did he get stunned or something at the end of the last fight?
He killed something with rake at the end of the last fight.
well struck.
Well, actually, just make him transfer him back anyway.
Usually, yeah.
That's really weird.
And yeah, he just has his transform move. So yeah, it's not something I'd seen happen before, so that's weird.
No, that's a very strange bug.
Slowly, gently.
I'm just glad it hasn't done something terrible like corrupt my save file, because that would be unpleasant.
Yeah.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point. Begone, fiend. A trifling victory.
He seems to be back in armor now, so that's just weird.
Well, that's good at least.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Ah, slopes.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
generating more slimes. If I didn't do anything.
The ground quakes. A momentary abatement. Their cursed champion falls.
Oh, good. That's the point.
Precision and
Oh my
power.
God.
Joe, how do the slimes bleed?
I don't know, man.
Surges as the
Maybe
enemy
they bleed the
crumbles.
slimy stuff.
Yeah, they just kind of leak their membrane. Did you know that the big slimes can make a small slime even if there aren't any other corpses on the field?
Yep. Yeah, they can.
I thought they could only do that if there was a body to work with. I was wrong.
No, they're quite annoying.
Eradicated.
Oh, the Ancestral
Victory's
pistol.
mount.
That could be nice
So
for a
too
grave
will
robber.
resistance.
Yes. Yes, it could.
The Ancestor's pen.
That's great for highwaymen.
Yeah. Ooh. I've got the Formless Flesh available. And it gives a good grave robber trinket. Plus
Oh, which one?
5% crit, plus 30% trap disarm, plus 4 speed, plus 20% scouting, but plus 100% food consumed.
Yeah, the
That seems
Raider's
pretty
Talisman,
good.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that one's pretty darn good.
that's nice. I think I might try to get that one now. Yeah. I'll set up a team in a second for that.
Just be wary of that thing because it's a lot harder than it was in any of the previous ones. Like undulating invasion
Oh,
can
yeah.
hit 2 people at once, I discovered.
Fair enough.
Like that was the one that put you and my Vestal at death door repeatedly.
Let's see, it's in the Warrens. So I can actually take my grave robber to there. Got my flagellum. The flagellum can work.
Yeah, the flag one's pretty handy for bleeding.
Take the Vestal for healing. Then I could take a slot to Houndmaster for marks and more bleed. That could work pretty good, I think.
Bleed, yes. I don't know about the marking though. Like it is 4 distinct parts, and you might want to switch your target from turn to turn depending on what it's turned into. Because if it's like a wall
No,
part, you won't
true.
want to try and hit that regardless because of the fact you just do less damage.
Yeah, okay, maybe not the Houndmaster. Let's do something else.
Like both
Okay.
bleeds and plague are both very effective against this. because of the fact that it has 4 turns, and each of the bits will get hurt.
Yeah.
Devastating blow.
Could actually take Plague Doctor instead of Grave
A
Robber.
decisive pummeling.
Actually, yeah, Plague Doctor, Grave Robber, and Benjamin. That could work.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Well, maybe I'll be better with a Highland instead of a Grave Robber in this fight. Just for the,
For multiple riposting.
yeah. And, you know, a bit more bleed when he can occasionally stab with it.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, actually, that seems a pretty solid team for us, I think. Where's that trinket on the There was not a seal.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. Paths and roads bring soldiers and supplies.
Jester and Abomination are
Let them
both level
arrive
6.
unharried.
Nice.
That just leaves the Shield Bearer, who's, I think, 1 veteran mission away from hitting
All my
6.
life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my
And a
mind.
Houndmaster.
It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
No musket ball.
I think that'll work. Maybe missing the ones. Food, shovels. Couple of those. Couple of those.
What ways are we going to get rid of things?
Oh, this should work pretty good.
No one else with disease? No one else with disease.
Okay, we're going to go straight left and then straight down, and that's where the boss will be. So, we're going to want to take off first. But I think
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
so there's enough bleeding blight to kill that thing. 6 and 12 is 18. Got 15 health, so yes.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Well struck. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Decimated.
I was hoping I wouldn't kill him actually.
The blood quickens. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
That should be the last room for the boss. No rest in that.
Eradicated. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light? Masterfully executed. As victories mount, so too will resistance. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Camp.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood. moment of respite. A chance to steel
Let's just
oneself
turn
against
them
the
off
coming
now.
horrors.
Why not? Oh, wait. I've been straight to this point.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home. Begone, fiend! Another abomination, cleansed from our lands. Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud. Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Oh, hey, Parker.
Twisted faces of the damned.
You picked the wrong people to roll up on this time.
Palace. The ground quakes. A powerful blow.
Oh, that's disappointing. The collector managed to live on 4 health, Joe, before he got rid of the stun.
Shame. Yeah, that sucks.
Pretty close, though. Pretty close.
Yeah, that is.
Destroyed.
I do occasionally find it kind of funny that his little head buddies can bleed.
Life is taken.
Like, they're not
Yeah.
really... There's not a lot there to bleed, frankly. Just the head, I guess.
As the ghoulish collection scatters, the rats prepare to feast. Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies. Annihilated. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh, Boss is dead. That was alright.
Sounds like it
My
went pretty well.
playgroup went down to death's door at one point because everything just focused her. But she ended the fight on full health and so did everyone else. So, you know.
That's the important part.
That would.
Everybody's
Yeah,
fine afterwards.
Oh yeah. No one's particularly stressed either. Dismas got vertigo from that though. Fair enough.
I mean, in fairness, if you'd seen what that animates like in real life, you'd probably be a little bit unsteady on your feet as well.
Fix vertigo.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I think I'll go do a meeting with the people I need to level up.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I don't need a grave rock for these. No.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
No, but one of those.
Obliterated. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Alright, go get that torch thing now. Or building, you know. Cartographer's camp.
This
Get that.
expedition at least promises success.
Pretty nice, like.
Seems like it'd be useful.
A fortune.
Like I say, but it's entirely you know, based on my experience of not paying attention or taking notes, because it seems to get you much more loot.
That's good. I'll get it. Give it a go. I think I might focus on upgrading my taverns
There
and
is a
things now
great
though.
horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos
We
that
kind of
must
want
be
the
destroyed.
what's it, the House of the Yellow Hand. But equally I want trophies more for upgrading all the buildings.
The thing is, though, Joe, if you get stuff like the House of the Yellow Hand, they can help you get more heirlooms by being more successful in dungeons and etc. etc.
Indeed, indeed. Look, I haven't put any upgrades into my bar at all yet, so you know.
I don't know we do that either. Joe, I haven't seen a musket ball in weeks. Weeks!
Oh man, that sucks. I think we'll go for this. Wheeled on medium. Gonna need a lot of shovels. That might be too many actually. Okay, team, let's roll out. Let's get a load of stuff. One of the quest locations is the second square in, so that's pretty lucky. Fortunately, it's one of those really annoying ones that splits in both directions, so there's a lot of backtracking.
Those always suck. At this point, Joe, I'm kind of hoping it's going to turn up in the Nomad wagon, and I'll be able to buy it for like 200,000 gold or something. And be like, yep, sure, that'll do.
Yeah, that'll be fine, yeah.
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
Okay. Now, considering I found two in the first two rooms here, I'm pretty sure the last one will be all the way over there, which means I should go there straight away, but if I do, then it's going to be way back over here, so I won't. that was the wrong button.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Of course, I get a hunger check at the square after I throw away some food.
Naturally.
Oh, scouting post, good. I do not need to go up there. Excellent.
Oh, I got a map, and I have to do room battles, and there's only 2 rooms that have battles, so it shouldn't be too challenging.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all, mate.
It is only veteran, so, you know, veteran short.
Yeah.
Nice. I smashed open a cabinet with a shovel, and I found a shovel inside it.
Brilliant. I love it when that happens. I always like it when you unlock a thing with a key and it gives you a key as well. Spiders. Question. Wait, I heard the secret room sound, but I don't see it. Oh, it's way back there near the entrance.
Executed with
Yeah, let's go back to it. Why not? Kind of near there.
A death by inches.
Plenty of things we can drop, and there's the quest location I can see, so we won't need to go up to all of those rooms. Key. Get rid of that food. There goes there. Bandages, why not?
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Decimated. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. A dizzying blow to body and brain. Soothed. Sedated. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. The abyss returns even the boldest gaze. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Well, that's a useless quirk. Oh boy.
What's that, mate?
My occultist got a plus 3% crit from melee skills.
Nice. That's a cold dagger. I mean, it's pretty good.
The sacrificial stab is literally the only singular melee skill he has. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's really good though.
It's not bad. Yeah. I mostly just tend to use him as a marker and healer though.
I often use that stab a lot. I think it's pretty great. Particularly if you get a crit with it, which you've got a decent crit chance.
Well, I got plus 3% crit chance now, Joe.
Yeah.
Press this advantage. Give them no
Well, I think it's a good skill at least.
Obliterated. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, everyone's coming out of this dungeon with no stress. That's good.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Is broken.
Thank you, my vestals. Like pretty much whenever they go anywhere, they come back with syphilis. It's happening so many times now.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
I think I just need to get a leper to level 6 and I can keep all the goals for leveling people.
Nice.
So that's good.
Be wary.
So I've got the buff for plus 15% damage in the wield on the next quest. Maybe this is a good time to go take on the 16-pounder.
I think you could be right about that, Joe.
A fortune, waiting to be spent. Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim
Doesn't
what
give
is
me a good
ours.
trinket. I mean, the 16-pounder trinket is alright, but the other one is not so good, but you know.
True, but just it's still just worthwhile to do to get the boss out of the way.
Yeah. Of course, the annoying thing is that. Oh no, that was my other vessel. That's right, my high level one's fine. I was going to say my vessel just got sippers, which wouldn't have helped, but it's alright. I can bring my other one.
As you get a Houndmaster to 6 now, and that's all the roster goals done. Then it's just the drowned crew in the darkest dungeon. And this stupid musket ball.
So, who should I take to this then? Take my Grave Robber. Grave Robber is good. I don't think I want to bring the Plague Doctor really because I want more direct damage.
No musket ball. I have a mission to kill the Shrieker and get a trinket for it, but no. The Shrieker's trinkets seem terrible. Like, they're all like, you know, you get like plus 33% disease resist and move resist if your torch is below 50. Like, no, that's bad. That's just straight up not a good thing.
Just send in a bunch of low levels and make them survive.
Nope, don't even need to do that. Like, he didn't steal anything. It's just like I can go and kill him if I want that thing.
Yeah, I mean you do, right? You've got to collect all the trinkets, you know. Like I do.
No, it's a Shrieker trinket, not an Ancestral one.
Yeah, I know, but you want it because you want all the trinkets.
Oh no! I just want the Ancestral trinkets because there's a trophy for it.
No, you want all the trinkets, man. You've got to get them all. Can't leave any Corvid ones behind.
I mean, it could be worth going along to try and murder him to get the Corvid quirks, because they could be pretty useful.
But you'll get the quirks even if he flies off, if you'll get them. So,
I don't really want to risk losing level 6 people to get good quirks, though. Not when they're already pretty strong, so... I don't know. That seems like a bad idea. I literally only have 4 people low enough level now to be able to do an apprentice quest, and there's no short veteran quest to do at all.
oh no.
So I guess I'll try and make the best part I can between an antiquarian, a hellion, a crusader, and a bounty hunter.
You know, I'm actually thinking of sending my level 5 leper along on this to kill the thing. Because he's got max armor, he's got max skills, he's just not max resolve level. I don't know what that does, really, compared to a 6. A bit more health, I think, maybe, but he's got a ton of health anyway.
Yeah, I think it's just a health boost.
Yeah, I think as a level 5 leper, I think he'd be alright.
Probably, yeah.
We'll have a leper, a highwayman, a grave robber, and a vestal. I think that party sounds alright to take on the brigand. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I really want to pump up the accuracy level for my leper.
Yeah, we're both fine.
Where's that ring? There it is.
They're also fine.
Dismas, my boy. You can take. The Ancestor's candle and a sun ring. Grave Robber can take the Raider's talisman. Something that gives good dodge. Maybe also the Lucky Talisman. But we get something with better dodge. Maybe actually the musket ball, instead of having dodge, is more crit and more damage.
Oh, you got a musket ball, did you, Joe? Sorry for some. Some people got musket balls.
Yeah, I thought I told you about that earlier. Like we got it this afternoon when we were talking about it. And you were talking about Ancestral stuff, and I was like, well, I've got this thing, I might as well go for it.
You mentioned it. I'm not bitter at all.
Fair enough.
Bitter at all. It's fine. I'm sure there's another Ancestor thing that you'll struggle to get for like weeks and weeks.
Probably.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin?
I just unequipped it now. I can't find it. Where's it gone?
Noble
There it
line.
is. I mean, she only has 30 dodge with no dodge trinkets equipped though now, but she has a lot of plus crit and plus damage. Like, is there actually any kind of cap to crit, because the number isn't going up anymore?
I don't believe there is, but I don't know for sure.
I'm gonna go Google this because, like, it's at 12% and then I equip the musket ball and it doesn't move, so I'm confused.
I don't think that those things actually. Some of them don't show the bonuses, as far as I know. The trinkets should show the bonuses, but sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have a look at this. Look this up.
Yeah, I'll give you a second trinkets. That'll be fine. Oh.
Back to the pit.
But I can find at least somewhere. Like, I'm not sure if I do want to give that to her or just give her something with some more dodge. Because dodge is good.
Eradicated.
Ah, we will. Let's see how it goes.
Annihilated. fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Executed with impunity. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Obliterated. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall. A handsome reward for a task well performed. This advantage. Give them no quarter. Be gone, fiend. Singular strike. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of
Right, I'm
men.
going to take on this 16-pounder then.
Good luck.
Go into the dungeon.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
Just check my skills all over.
Another one falls. This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah. Just, yeah. Got the cameras here. Okay then. Ward medium.
Decimated.
And away we go. See how this goes.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Success so clearly in view. Or
What's
is
the
it
straight line?
merely
It's going to be
a
there.
trick of the light?
On we go.
Of war can be healed, but never hidden. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, there's a fight there.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
How did we surprise them? It's pitch black. How did we get the surprise on them?
Clearly you snuck up on them rather.
Apparently, yeah.
A powerful blow.
Like, because these guys are like level 4s in a level 1 dungeon, I figured I'd just make it pitch black because at least then I make it small loot.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well struck.
Okay, last room's all the boss looks at camp. We've got a scout, obviously. Annoyingly there is a battle between here and the boss, but we can do with it.
victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Or we could just massively buff up my highwaymen, as we often do.
Room by
Tends to
room,
work.
hole by hole, we reclaim what is ours.
I could also buff up the
Perhaps
so more accuracy and crit in those battles. That might be good. Yeah, let's do that.
Still no muscle ball, Joe. I don't get it.
No, that's okay. You sure you haven't already got one?
No, because I don't have a trophy.
Ah,
And I definitely didn't get a muscle ball yet. Would be a good crew for taking on the drowned crew. Their gimmick is they move people around a lot, don't they?
yeah, like they stun the person at the front, who can still attack, like they hold him in place. And then the enemy at the front becomes vulnerable then.
You fought the drowned crew yourself yet?
Not the champion version yet. Okay, it's boss time. Let's do it.
Usual crew should work fine. Do you know if the drowned crew counts as unholy?
I don't actually know. No, I'm not sure.
I'm thinking there might be meant to get a crusader for the third slot. Yeah, he's unholy apparently.
That's good then. Oh, why not I equip her skill? God damn it. Forgot to equip toxin trickery on my grave robber, of course she's got to bleed now.
Yeah, I think a Crusader might work alright. You'd be able to use Holy Lands to advance forwards. Nah. Like, the Leper might not be getting pushed back to rank 3 then be useless.
Oh, whoops, they had the Colts instead of the cannon. Oh well.
Yeah, Soul Train should work pretty well against this crew. Let's strike on the ground. Drown crew. That'll probably do for tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to call this my last, I think.
The other thing is, if we do manage to kill the drowned crew, then that's all the boss has done.
That's good. I can't even see the cannon's health bar now. But there's no red on it. It must be on 1 health. I can see red now. It's moved slightly. So that's kind of great.
Every twisted incantation I could muster, imbuing it with the weight of my ambition.
Now, do I throw a dagger at it, risking it won't die, or should I take out the man who can light it?
Take out the man who can light it.
No. YOLO. Forever. Cannon died.
I was going to say, worst case scenario, the cannon would just put everyone at death's door, so you'd probably be able to survive.
Yeah.
The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
I had absolutely no problems with this fight, like, which is kind of great. Like, everyone's come out with 0 stress, I think. Yeah. 0 stress, everyone's quite healthy.
Remember, dizzying pride precipitates a dizzying fall or something.
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a moon cloak from the random drops. That'd be good if I ever did low light things, but I don't, you know. But it's nice to have.
You got a disease from reading a relief. Plus 3 speed, minus 5 accuracy, minus 5 crit.
Must have got a paper cut or something, you know.
It was one of the stone, reliefs that has the message written on it in the cove, Joe. Like it's.
Oh, one of those. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. I have a plague doctor with me. We'll get rid of it before the thing. Still, just.
Still pretty lame.
Still pretty lame.
Oh, my leopard hit rank 7. Well, level 7. That's nice. And he got syphilis.
naturally. You know, I don't think I've even had syphilis yet, Joe. Not one person.
Oh, my Vestal got the fits now, instead of syphilis for once.
How was I surprised? What the hell, guys?
No, no, so I've got all the classes up to 6 now. I'm just missing the Drowned Crew and then doing the Darkest Dungeon. That's pretty good.
This is the first fight I've had in the Cove, and it's gone terribly immediately because of the fact that we all got surprised.
Yeah.
A stun leper in the back row is not what you want.
Let's have a look, see what missions are available on the setup for. There's the Ancestor pen or the Ancestor's pistol I could go for. I might go for the pistol or the code.
The pen's more useful for your riposting highwaymen, if that makes a difference.
That's true, that's true.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Going badly, man.
Incredibly badly, for just the very first fight of the Cove, like, because we got surprised and the leper got moved to the 4th row. I then moved the Vestal back so he could move to 2nd row and start doing things next turn. And of course then the Vestal got moved by spearfishing.
Ah, yeah, that's that.
It's now turn 3 and my leper still can't do anything this turn.
Oh no. I haven't used Roger the Occultist for a while. Let's use Roger. So there's Flagellant, Grave Robber, Occultist and Houndmaster for this one to get the pen tomorrow. That's a nice little setup for the Warrens, I think.
Eradicated. Annihilated.
Fight's going much better now. I actually have characters in positions where they can do things.
That's good.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. onslaught. Destroy them all. Mortality clarified.
Joe, these guys really don't like you.
No.
Nope.
I've noticed that things really don't like Plague Office matching in this game.
Death by inches. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Obliterated. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So what's the patient cell still?
So the boss is probably in that room down there. Let's camp here.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companionship. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, everything's set up for tomorrow. Same mission. Right, I'll be back streaming again tomorrow in real time. Alright, CJ, good luck with your boss, mate. I will
Thanks.
catch you tomorrow sometime. You have a good
I'll
night.
see you tomorrow. I'll be working 9-6 tomorrow, but after that I'll be on the evening.
Alright, cool. I will catch you then.
unforeseen, unforgiving. This advantage. Give them no quarter. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Even in death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys.
Oh, he gets the protection while he's doing that.
Destroyed. Monstrous injury. Palpable fear.
Decimated.
They are cursed to float forever, deep in the swirling blackness, far beyond the light's reach. The man is slave to the beast, and the beast is slave to the moon.
Basketball. If accuracy wasn't such an important thing, I'd put that in the weapon. But sadly, accuracy is king. We don't care about treasure, we just want the musket ball. Not even bringing keys.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. A momentary abatement. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. Is broken. Maintain the offensive. Exposed to a killing blow. Well struck. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. This expedition at least promises success. A handsome reward for a task well performed. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Masterfully executed. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Cursed champion falls. A singular strike. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. The light, the promise of safety. Is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. The ground quakes. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We camp here. We can camp there. We shouldn't have to go down to those bottom two rooms then.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
decimated.
Destroyed. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yeah, we're not going to do a shamble altar.
A decisive pummeling. Impressive.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption. Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent. A spark without kindling is
chase a goal without hope. In Radiance, may we find victory. Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered. Eradicated. Precision and power. Obliterated. Annihilated. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Hateful forever. Great.
Devastating blow.
Healing prevented.
Powerful blow.
Hellish
Those things
horrors,
are terrible.
brought low and driven into the mud. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
What time resistance those are really low, but you manage to do it every single time. But he has 85% debuff resistance. I hit him with 140 debuff. The 55%? Yeah, so 55% chance of it happening. And he's started to have it happen 3 times in a row. Yeah, impressive.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
This should be the last room I have to go to.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Jesus.
Blow to body and brain.
60.
How quickly the tide turns. The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Yeah. Should be the last ancestral
Every
trinket.
cleared path and charted route
Something
reduces
like
the
the odds.
isolation of our troubled estate.
Can't believe it took the entire day to get that last one. The entire night, rather, but still, we have them all now.
The beating
That's the main
heart
thing.
of the gambling hall. Now bloodless and still.
So we can get How Master to resolve level 6, and then the Darkest Dungeon. And you know, the other things for trophies, like upgrading the hammer.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
success depends on survival.
So when we come back to this tomorrow in the evening, we're going to get Bourneville up to level 6. I think if you're the one who can get the resolve XP, you get it all, so that should do the job. I think. Right, and we're going to call it for the evening now. Here we have all the ancestral trinkets, and all the bosses are dead. All that's left is to get the High Master up to 6.
The soil, sapping all good life from these groves.
And
Let us burn out this evil.
What I might do is make a copy of the save, and I can grind out the upgrade stuff after I haven't completed the game. If I would decide I want to get those trophies. I'll have a think over it tomorrow when I'm at work. But for sure we're going to be finishing the game this week anyway, either way. In the meantime, thanks for watching.